go get him again.
Welcome back to the Robezoe channel. I'm your host Mark, and welcome to an unboxing on a Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrance. This one, you probably have seen this on YouTube, the hype beast, Le Male Elixir. If you're not subscribed to me, you are going to get shocked on this channel, on this video. I am, this thing seems universally co-signed by all YouTubers. Everybody loves this. It blows my mind. Everybody has the same taste, apparently. If you're not subscribed to me, the first thing you're going to see is honesty, and a lot of you won't like that. You're not going to like me. I'm not blowing smoke up. Like, you're clicking on this video probably for a cosign. I'm not cosigning it here. This is not a 10 out of 10. At least when I sampled it. I sampled it months ago, and I gave it, I believe, a 7 out of 10 on a little sample. And you're probably going, well, especially if you're new to my channel, why do you have the bottle? You know, because most YouTubers that don't like stuff, either A, they're not going to do a video, B, they're not going to buy it. I'm a collector. Get to know me. I'm a collector. That's what I am. Let's look at my Le Male collection. All right, we're back. You see? Probably don't even recognize some of these. Especially if you're new to the fragrance game, I'm probably blowing your mind on how many I have here. This one is technically not a Le Male Fleur du Mal, I guess. But either way, like I'm a collector. I'm a little different from your favorite fragrance reviewer. I even have another one that I have to unbox, which is coming next week, by the way. So yeah, that's what I am. Now, going back to this. Now that you know that what kind of fragrance reviewer I am, you probably clicked off. I started, Le Male was my baby, and that's why it's such a hefty collection. Well, not necessarily, I do collect a lot, but Le Male is where things started with me. That lavender vanilla, Francis K was a magician with that thing. I defended that thing like crazy. Everybody was talking about that being like the clubbing scent, and I was saying, no, this thing's versatile. It is versatile, and I'm still saying that to this day. A great fragrance, but here we are with Elixir, and I am the biggest, probably on YouTube, the biggest person to judge this release, just because I just feel like I might be harder on Le Male releases than all other reviewers because of my years and years of going through bottles of Le Male signature scent back in the day. So let's get into it. Let's see if this still makes me think of it being a 7 out of 10. We will see. And this bottle, I gotta admit, like, this is a really nice piece to have. Like a fragrance reviewer, you should probably get this bottle. That's probably why so many got this bottle, is because it is a showpiece within the Le Male collection. It'll look good beside all those other Le Males over there. Much better, I would say, as far as that. Oh, the atomizer doesn't want to move. Okay, so let's, again, this is not a first impression. I have a whole video on a sampling samples on this, which has more in-depth info, so definitely go check that out if you want to know dry down, longevity projection, seasons, all that good stuff. Here today, I'm just going to remind myself of it and kind of introduce it to the channel, introduce it to my collection, and now I can start testing for more robust testing for a fragrance review. So it is going to be my scent of the day, and I am going to drown myself in it, because why not? And yeah, it's, I don't know, man, like, people are calling this like it's like the next coming of sliced bread. I don't get it. Is it good? Yeah, it has some good parts, but it's not the best Le Male, personally for me. It has the small glimpse of the original DNA, that mint lavender vanillic combo that I absolutely love. The mint itself, very much a shadow of itself, very light on the trigger as far as mint goes. Lavender is still present, very well orchestrated, and it's basically vanilla, lots of it, overdose of it, more than the original. It's smooth. It's one of the smoother Le Males with a lot of Sweetness. So like if you're comparing it to an Ultra Mall, it's smoother than that. But then you get into some other releases that have some smoothness to them. Yeah, the original Fougere Barbershop DNA does get a small spotlight in here, but I'd like to see more of it. It really feels like they cut it out as much as they could to really not make it a Le Male release. That's my issue with this. The vanillic tones can come from a lot of things here. There's honey, there's tonka, there's vanilla, there's benzoin in this release. So there's a lot of sweet notes in here. There's also tobacco in the back end. I don't get much, I get an ambery glow as far as the sweetness goes, but as far as tobacco goes, not so much. But not as strong, not as childish as Ultra Male. I'm really one of those that's a very simplistic scent profile, and if I had to rate, you know, all my Le Males that are beside me here, it will be in the middle of the pack somewhere, maybe a little higher, closer to the top 5 than in the bottom 20, we'll say. That's where I would slot it. You know, would it make a top 10 in the Le Male? Probably would make the top 10. Top 5, most likely not. And it's just because it really has no personality. I don't like that in this release. It loses a lot of the things that I love about it. It smells like a lot of other things. That's my issue with it. So now that's it. Very simplistic fragrance review. And again, it doesn't give me much in the opening, so there's not much here to dissect. This is not new to me. It's good, it's all right, but 10 years from now, who's gonna remember this thing? Not a lot. I think it's gonna be discontinued, of course, and it's gonna be a collector's item just because of the bottle. A lot of people are gonna want this bottle in their collection 5-10 years from now. But as far as the scent profile goes, forgettable. And that's the kind of things I'm looking for in designer releases, timeless. Things like that. This is not timeless, this is not great. It's good. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. And again, my sampling samples video, I was getting peppered with people trying to defend this versus my video. You know, everybody has an opinion. Go ahead. But, you know, things like, oh, it's a compliment monster. It does this, it does that. Sure, good for you. Everything's a compliment monster. I could grab any of these, snatch any of these, any price point. You tell me, I'll get a compliment from it. Trust me, I will. That is not a valid argument in regards to this. And again, trust your own nose. And that's the thing. Like, everybody universally on YouTube is loving this thing. That's a problem. For me, I think that's a problem. I don't know. I don't know about you. Not everybody can like a fragrance. I'm sorry. That's just my thoughts. And that's my issue with the fragrance community. And it's not about this particular scent. So that's another video on its own. But I can't wait to see your comments below in regards to this. Good, bad, ugly. Love to get those takes on my videos. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.